Hey guys, it's Donay here from workwithdonay.com. Today I want to talk about the telling your story, the importance of telling your story, to either sell or just in general. Just to get a little into it, just a little bit of my background, my story. Um, I'm from Philly. I always, well, growing up, I didn't have any goals, to be honest. I came from a background where nobody went to college. I think one person out of my whole family actually became something. So I pretty much just didn't want to be it. I didn't really have any goals or aspirations. I went to schools in the inner city, and everybody else is pretty much like me. Nobody really wanted to do anything or had any drive. So I pretty much coasted. Well, in elementary school and middle school, I did well, but most of my high school career, I pretty much coasted. I didn't really, you know, put too much effort into anything because I'm like, well, I'm not going to college. I don't want to go to college. I don't want to be anything. You can make money without going to school. Like, I always had that in my head. Like, I don't need college to make money. The richest people, you know, didn't go to college and they make millions of dollars. And I just always had it in my mind that I was going to be some type of entrepreneur. I never really thought it all the way through as to what I was going to be doing, but I knew for sure that I was not going to work for somebody for the rest of my life, and I wasn't going to spend thousands and thousands of dollars on the education that I figured at the time I didn't need. This is me when I was like 14, 15, 16 years old. It wasn't until I think my senior year in high school that something happened. No, like half point my junior year, and when I was in high school, something switched, and I'm like, no, like I need to change the way I'm thinking. I need to be something. I don't know if I had a conversation with someone or what the case was, but I just always knew, like from that point on, that I need to do something better because I like nice things. I started working as soon as I was old enough to work. So I mean, around that time, it hit me like this is reality. Like, and if I want to make this little bit of money for the rest of my life, like this is what I'm going to have to do. So I decided like I have to go to college. So I turned my life around and started getting straight A's. Right off the bat, I always knew I was always smart. I just never put in the work to make it happen. I just coasted until I decided I'm going to college and I'm going to make my life better. I wanted to be a nurse anesthetist, and I did whatever I had to do. When I went to college, I had like a 3.5, 3.6. Really, really, like I always put in the effort once I realized what it was that I wanted to do. And during, I think, I'm gonna say a year, like a year and a half ago or something like that, I was supposed to go back to Delaware State. That's where I was supposed to go. I was transferring in, and a little before the semester started, my tuition money didn't come through. They told me I owed $10,000 and I wasn't going to be able to start school until I had $10,000. Mind you, I was supposed to move in that day, so I actually couldn't go back to school. I had to not drop out, but I decided because I was going to go to get my RN. I decided that maybe I should hold off. And then a month later, I went to an Amway meeting, and my life since then has been different. Like my whole goals has changed. I never, to be honest, I never went back to school after that because I'm like, marketing is my thing. This is what I love. This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to make it happen. I don't care what anyone has to say. It's going down. Like, so that's pretty much how I ended up getting into this industry. And ever since then, like I just feel like I can be anything, I can do anything. The books that I read, I just feel like the stuff that I learned here, I can't learn anywhere else. You can spend as much money on vacation on education as you want, but let's be honest, the stuff that you learn in this industry, you have to actually be in this industry to learn it because you're not going to learn it in school. They teach you how to learn, just like Lawrence Tam said. And that's just a little bit about my story. And it just, the reason why it's good to tell stories, regardless of the reason, is just so that you're more relatable. People relate more to you, and they understand, because sometimes they feel the same way you feel, or maybe they don't feel the same way you feel, but they love where you come from, and they love like your morals or things like that, and they just feel more of a connection with you. You know, that's kind of like what happened with me and my sponsor and Empower Network. I was just browsing and I heard a story that I really connected with, and we have similar backgrounds. He's from New York, I'm from Philly, but just like him being in Amway and things like that has made me like, I actually felt like this connection, like, oh, let me watch him a little more, and I watched him a little more, and then I joined them, so it's all about connecting with people, connecting with your audience, and letting them know that you're a real person, pretty much. That's why storytelling is always good. You want to have someone envision, with their, and then not only just that, like, because everyone has a story, you tell your story, and then maybe like Tasha on the other end of the computer, she's scared to tell her story, but you say something that uplifts her, and next thing you know, she's on stage talking to thousands of people about her story because she watched that video with you, saying that you had the same fear or whatever the case may be. I'm kind of rambling on, but that's why I pretty much think storytelling is very important, because you never know what other people are going through, or what fears they have, or or even what strengths they have, and hearing someone else come from the same thing or have the same type of fears or ambitions, or because especially like I realized ever since I've been inside of internet marketing, people look at me weird when I talk about it. Like, they don't understand. A lot of people don't understand unless they're inside of internet marketing. I always get questions like, do you still do that scam? You're in a cult. But I'm like, as long as I'm making money in this cult, and as long as I'm helping a whole bunch of other people, I don't care. I can be in a pyramid scheme. I mean, if it's helping me and it's helping other people and it's bettering everybody's lives, I don't see the big issue. Problem with the world, it is what it is. But yeah, that's pretty much my take on storytelling. Thanks for watching. Click the link below and join me. By the way, yeah, let's get this money.